Hey.
Stop.
Hey guys. Oh, my voice cracked. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Morgan and
Kennedy.
And today we're going to be doing a Q&A get to know me video. So yeah. So each of these questions I'm going to have in like 3 different categories. We're going to be having personal, academic, and TMI, like girl talk questions.
T.M.I. in depth.
So first we're going to start off with personal questions. So first question is birthday. My birthday is September 6th, which is coming up pretty soon, and I'm really excited.
My birthday is June 26th, so it already passed.
Next question is, what is your age? I am 15, turning 16.
I just turned 15, so.
Next question is favorite color. I like pink, blue, sage green, any like light or like pastel colors. I like.
Bombastic side eye.
I like black, purple, silver, and neutral tones. So, like browns.
Next question is favorite food. I like seafood, especially like crabs, crab cakes, anything of that sort. I like seafood.
I don't think I've ever had a crab cake.
You never had a crab cake?
I don't think so.
Or salmon cakes. Those are good. What?
It's the same.
Anyways.
My favorite food, I like seafood too, and then Mexican and Indian food.
She a very diverse gal.
And Korean.
Next question is favorite season. My favorite season is winter and fall, like colder seasons. I like the cold.
I like fall too. Winter's she alright. She ain't all that, but you know.
Next question is favorite artist. I like, at the moment, I like 𝐊𝐄𝐍𝐄𝐈𝐿 and Daniel Caesar, along with New Jeans and '80s, and P1 Harmony.
What happens? For me, at the moment, I'm really like a Drake and 21 Savage fan, but will forever be a Jasmine Sullivan fan. If you don't listen to Jasmine Sullivan, you need to listen to Jasmine Sullivan, because I have my own Jasmine Sullivan playlist, okay? Y'all need to go listen to Jasmine Sullivan.
Anyways, favorite genre of music. I'm very diverse when it comes to music. I like R&B, K-pop, pop, any of the sort. But that's about it. Mainly R&B and K-pop for sure.
I mostly listen to R&B, but I still have like my hits of rap, pop, soul.
Neo soul?
Yeah. I don't know.
In like 90s, like old school music.
Hits.
Next question is favorite place to shop. I mainly shop online, like, you know, Shein, Fashion Nova, H&M. But that's pretty much it where I shop, to be honest.
I most of my wardrobe is like Forever 21 or Fashion Nova. I don't really shop online. I still shop online, but I like to go in person just because I need to try on what I'm gonna buy, because I don't like to return and ship it all the way back. No, it's too much.
Next question is, how many piercings do you have? I have 4. I have the regular 2 lobe ones, and then I got my industrial piercing.
She's cute.
Real cute.
I have 5. I have both my nostrils and then my septum and then the basic lobe.
What piercings do you plan to get in the future?
I'm getting my second lobe within the next week or so. And then I really just want like my whole ear done. I want a belly piercing so bad. I want my belly piercing so bad.
For me, I would not get any facial piercings, but I would get my second lobe on both ears, and then I will also finish like the ear, like the whole ear right here. But that's about it. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am a introvert, like all around, but like when I first meet you, I'm like going to be really quiet and shy. But like once I start like getting closer to you, like you're gonna see like a whole different side, of course. But I'm still gonna be an introvert no matter what, though.
Same for me. I don't really know, but I feel like if I don't know you, of course I'm gonna be an introvert. But once I'm cool and I'm comfortable with you, I'm most definitely an extrovert. So, Have you had your first kiss?
Yes.
You want to elaborate on that?
I'm not going in depth because I don't know who might see this.
No, for real, I'm not going to.
But yes, I did.
Me too.
Sorry.
Everything on here is just a joke. Next questions. Do you do sports, and if so, what sports?
I used to do dance when I was little for about 5 to 6 years, but I stopped. And then right now in 8th grade, I did volleyball, and I decided to continue doing volleyball. So tomorrow is tryouts for volleyball. So I'm excited, but I'm like nervous excited, if that makes sense. So hopefully that goes good, and I might do a vlog on that too.
Content creator. I am a competitive dancer. I've been dancing since I was 3. That's about it. I low-key wanted to run track, but I had asthma.
Missy Copeland who? Sorry.
So that ain't work.
Who got that much air capacity as an asthmatic?
No, like I can't run, but I'll be out of breath. Like I'll be on my last breath. So I just can't, you know. I'm gonna stick to the dancing. Now we're gonna move on to the academic section.
Yes. So the first question is, what grade are we in? We are both going to the 10th grade.
How do you feel about being a sophomore?
Now that we're sophomores now, I mean, there's no difference because after like freshman year, you start to finally understand like what you're getting into. But we'll go in depth for the next questions.
What is your favorite subject?
Oh, you didn't answer. Oh, never mind. Favorite subject? I'm a math girl. I like math. That's like my easiest subject, for sure.
Me, on the other hand, I can't do math at all. I don't like math. No. Me, I'm more of a government/English.
Social
It's
studies.
easier it's easier for me. Math.
It's the opposite for me. I can't do any like social studies related things. Like, next question is, are you ready for the new school year? I am, but it's like the more I overthink it, the more I worry. But I feel like something good this year is going to happen, or I feel pretty good about this year. So hopefully, and praying that everything goes well.
I feel the same way. If you overthink it, you're just gonna go overboard.
Psych yourself out.
Yeah, so just chill, prepare, mentally prepare. I don't care about none of y'all. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Next question is, what was freshman year like? Freshman year, it was like new, being in a new environment. Because now like you just left middle school, and now like you're the babies of the school again.
People will treat you like the babies of the school,
depending on what school you go to. But middle school, freshman year, it was like an adjustment, but it wasn't that bad of an adjustment. It wasn't as bad as people think it is.
It seem.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
It's not as intimidating. Maybe like as a freshman, I know like the first day was very intimidating because you don't know anybody. You might be in classes with a whole bunch of different grades. I know I was in art, and I was sitting at a table with mostly seniors. So I was like, oh, like.
And just to let y'all know, it's nothing like High School Musical. It's really nothing like that.
Really, if it is, it's really just like. I mean, I wish I could get on the table and start singing. Have a whole Broadway musical. But
next question is, what are your plans after high school? Plans after high school, I hope to go to college for cybersecurity because that is what I'm learning right now in high school. So I hope to pursue that in the future.
For me, I do plan on going to college either for anthropology, sociology, or graphic design, digital media. I don't know, still deciding. So.
She has so many years to think about that right now.
Girl, we got 2.
You still got time.
That ain't
2 years
even
isn't that
time.
bad.
Next question. What are your plans after college, if you go?
After college, I hope to go do a job, high paying job, successful job, and something that I want to do instead of something that I don't feel like doing. Because I feel like when you do a job, you got to be passionate about it.
Don't be miserable. Like, a job can be high paying, but it could also, like, suck the life out of you. Don't.
Do something that you want to do.
Exactly. But it's also still good paying, you know. Gotta balance it out. Same. I plan on getting a job and having a stable life. Hopefully.
Financially stable. Nice house. Nice car. Also, being able to support my family, too.
Give back. Should they teach in high school, but they don't?
I know they already do this in high school, but I feel like they should extend it more, like, all throughout 4 years. But I think they should be doing, like, more financial classes. Because people need to learn about their money. People should learn how to, like, save their money instead of spending it all the time, which I need to do. But,
Me too.
But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably financial literacy.
For me, it would honestly just be things that you actually need to know in life. Like she said, financial stability. And just being able to, like, take care of yourself as you go on with your life, as you come to your adult years. Because they be teaching you a bunch of stuff you do not need to know. Or even if you do know, you're not going to use it. It's pointless. Unless you want it to be like an engineer.
We're going to the T.M.I and Girl Talk category. So the first question is, do first impressions matter?
Yes.
They do. First impressions is like how you see the person, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was about to say, but I didn't think it was the right thing to say. I feel like first impressions is how, like, you see a person or, like, how they act, kind of, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for me, it does matter because I just feel the way you carry yourself is important. And just how you allow other people to see you. And like she said, perceiving, you know. Yeah.
Next question is relationship status.
What's your relationship status?
I am in a relationship.
I am not.
It is crush. Do you have a crush?
No.
Well.
No.
No. Next question is opinion on relationships. Relationships can be, it's like 50-50. They can be okay and good for you, but, like, you don't really need one.
You don't. Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Unless it's, like, healthy, which I don't know.
Yeah, and another thing, I feel like people don't really need to be chasing for one.
Don't.
You just really need to worry about yourself, to be honest.
Don't go out there, like, looking for a relationship, like, throwing yourself out there, specifically trying to get a relationship. Because then you look desperate.
Yeah, you really don't need one. But depending on who the person or who you're, like, messing with or with, again, it could be, like, beneficial for you.
But if it ain't, don't do it.
Next question is, what do you look in for a relationship? What do you look for in a relationship?
Respect.
Loyalty. Honesty. Respect. Compassion.
Yeah.
Compassionate. I like compassionate people because I like to see that people care.
True. There's definitely more, but I can't think of it right now. Next question. What is your biggest ick or turn off in a relationship?
Probably cheating. I don't see a point with cheating. Like, why do people even do it, or what do they see when it comes to cheating? Because I feel like if you don't want to be with that person, just don't be with that person. Like,
Yeah,
you're wasting you're wasting you and that person's time. Just like go play around with somebody else, but don't be in a relationship hurting someone else's feelings. It really doesn't make sense to me,
and it's really disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's lack of communication.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we have an argument and you gonna leave, go do what you do, and then you're so mad to the point where you might even cheat or do something, we can talk it out. Like, if you just leave, you not trying to hear nothing else, no. Like, we don't even need to be together at that point. If we can't talk an issue out, there's no point. And there was another, jealousy. But in terms of, if your partner,
Like getting jealous over stupid things.
yeah, like if, say your partner is talking to the opposite gender and you over here butt hurt because they're having a conversation or whatever they're talking. Like, it's not like they're flirting, they're doing nothing. They're having a conversation. And you get jealous and you like start crying maybe. That's insecurities on your part. If you're that insecure about your relationship, you don't need to be in a relationship at all.
Because I feel like being in a relationship, you should not be that stressed out over someone. So if it's like that bad for like, if it's that bad that you're overthinking it and like crying over things like that, you should not be in a relationship.
You need to work on yourself, baby. Like,
next question is, what should parents stop teaching their children?
it's not even about what they should stop teaching them. I just think they need to stop overly spoiling them. Because then they become cocky and bratty and think the world revolves around them. And it doesn't.
Think they have everything.
Exactly. And if something doesn't go their way, the whole world just ends for them.
Next question is, if you're in a bad mood, do you prefer to be alone or with someone else? It honestly depends on the situation, but for me in general, I prefer to like be by myself and like worry about my own problems instead of talking to someone.
Right.
But when it comes to me and I have a problem, I just keep it to myself.
Right.
Or I journal it down. Journaling is really good.
It really does. Oh my God, I journaled like yesterday morning. I had a good cry.
Like, journaling, it helps.
It
like,
does.
if you're like the type of person to not like to talk to anybody about your feelings, journal is really good.
It don't even got to be a notebook. Go in your notes app, put that little lock on it too, so nobody can get into it.
It just type your feelings away.
Go ahead.
Just type away.
Also, how do you feel about being like somebody's like go-to vent person? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like if somebody only comes for you for their problems, I feel like
it's not like,
it's not bad, but it's not good at the same time, because like they're only using you to like
for your advice, or
like basically to pour all their problems on you, and like it'll start to reflect on you too.
It's gonna start projecting,
and you'll start getting burnt out because like you're just like the weight is on your shoulders basically, if that makes sense.
And if they keep coming back to you, maybe it's time to just cut that person off. Don't be afraid to cut people off in your life.
Next question.
Where are we at? What is the first thing you notice about a person?
Want to go first?
For me, it's eyes. Because, I mean, if I'm having a conversation with you, I'm definitely looking into your eyes.
I would have to say the same thing. When I look at someone's eyes, I can see, or I can feel how they're like, I can feel how they are, or like I can see like how they feel.
Sometimes it be tension.
Like I can understand a person by looking at their eyes, or like first glance. Yeah. Next question. What are things you value the most in someone? Loyalty? Honesty?
Didn't we answer this already?
That was relationship wise, but valuing someone?
Like just anyone?
Yeah. Oh,
you
wait,
can't be boring.
I also value someone's ambition. I like ambitious people. Ambitious people, like,
they got goals for themselves.
I like that.
For real.
We like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, when someone knows what they want to do or have a plan of what they want to do in the future, I really like that.
Or at least have an idea. Because not everybody knows what they want to do at this age. But if you still have, like, goals for yourself, like, oh, I want to do this, blah, 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 I want to accomplish this.
But it's like, if you're, like, graduating and you're, like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't really know how to feel about
You need to
that.
hurry up.
The clock is ticking. Next question is
The best advice you've ever been given.
everything happens for a reason.
Elaborate.
Like when something happens, of course, like if something bad happens, of course you're gonna be sad, upset about it. But you know, everything happens for a reason. So you just gotta get up, move past it. That's about it.
For me, I don't know if it was probably you only live once, but then sometimes people take that a little too far.
Yeah, they kind of overuse it a little bit.
Yeah, they do. But sometimes you need to hear it. If there's something you're hesitant about doing, you gotta remember you only have one life. Just have fun. Don't do too much now, but just have fun.
Next question is, are you a good judge of character?
Yeah.
What does that mean again?
Like, can you tell a type of person somebody is?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like being around someone, you can feel like, I don't know, like intuition-wise, you can feel.
Yeah.
Like when you around someone that's like negative, you can like feel it in your gut or in your head sometimes.
Yeah.
But like if you're around like people like
good-spirited people,
like you don't even have no stress or no worry.
Exactly.
But it's like the opposite with people that aren't as good, if that makes sense.
If you feel like uncomfortable around anybody, cut them off. Get out that situation.
It's not good.
It ain't for you. And you can usually tell the type of person somebody is by how they treat others, how they carry themselves, how they treat you. So just pay attention to those signs and don't ignore them.
Especially those people that act different around you and then with other people. That's another thing when it comes to relationships.
That'd be annoying me so much.
Because, like, when someone acts differently around you, but when they act like a whole different person around, like, their friends, that kind of throws me off a little bit. Like, why can't you show me your true self?
Because at that point, you're being fake.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. No one wants a fake person.
You will find the real people that will love you for you. That was a good quote right there. That was good. What is your definition of cheating?
Some of y'all need to hear this.
Anything physical with another female, like if you're dating a boy.
You don't even gotta be female.
What?
Well,
basically being friendly with another person physically.
And even flirting. Don't do it.
Flirting.
Because if I catch you flirting, we gonna have an issue.
And talking to an ex.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in a relationship.
Even if it's not like y'all were talking, I don't know.
Just like if you're in a relationship and you like,
there's no reason to be talking to your ex if you're in a
or still have contact with your ex.
Well,
no. Because like your ex is the past. That should be done and over with.
Yeah, we are not spinning the block. Next
Question is opinions on girl best friends. I'm kind of 50-50 with that, but I just feel like if you're in a relationship, you just gotta trust your significant other, or cause if they love you, then they wouldn't have done it.
Love is a strong word.
It can be a strong word, but when I say I got
another question. For me, I don't care if you have a girl best friend. Just don't let me catch you doing something you ain't got no business doing with.
You shouldn't be doing anything in the first place.
But I mean, like, I know, but like having like a conversation that don't need to be had, don't do it. I remember. How long would you wait to tell your partner that you love them? I feel like it's controversial. Some people are saying, too early.
I don't wait. I just feel it, if that makes sense.
But for me, love is not a word I just say lightly, especially when it comes to relationships, because you could tell a person you love them and then they still do you wrong. So it's...
What tattoos do you want? Go ahead.
Oh, I don't want a lot of tattoos. I definitely want a tattoo behind my ear. I was thinking about just getting a little star. I want to get my middle name, maybe either on my thumb, the side of my thumb, or my chest. I definitely want a spine tattoo. And maybe a sleeve. Not right now.
When it comes to tattoos, I want something kind of small or not too noticeable. But I do want some on my forearm, just like probably like a few. And I would get like a spinal tattoo. Red ink. Red ink is
red ink is so pretty.
And then
am I spinal?
I would get one of my tattoos I would get is like dragon related. I like dragons. Dragons are pretty. Even though they're not real. My favorite like mythological is the name? What is?
I think mythological.
Yeah, my favorite mythological animal is a dragon. I like dragons.
What is your opinions on situationships?
Go first.
You know, better question yet. Have you ever experienced a situationship? And we'll answer that one.
No.
I have.
Go ahead, tell your story. Story time.
I don't know if I'm gonna get too in depth about that one. I don't know y'all that much shit.
But you gotta talk to them like they're your
friends. That's true. Situation. I don't know how I talk about this.
Just say like your opinion on situationships.
I feel like do not recommend it.
If you're in a relationship, a situationship, cut it off and get it over with. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, you ain't gotta cut it off, but like,
it's getting toxic there.
It's really not toxic. It doesn't have to be toxic. Honestly, a situationship is toxic. But just don't do it.
If it's a situation, though, get out of it. You should not be in a situation.
It either needs to be a relationship or it ain't nothing. Don't do it. From my personal experience, don't do it. Situationship. Don't.
This question is opinion on friends with benefits.
Do it.
I feel like friends with benefits is basically like two people that like are either scared of relationship or commitment. Or like,
wouldn't friends with benefits kind of be like a situationship?
It depends on like how the relationship is. Like, people can have like good friends with benefits relationships, or it could be like it's mainly messy though.
I don't know. I feel like friends with benefits like I can hit you up any time of the day and like we can hang out and so on.
It's basically being friends with the relationship perspective.
It just sounds like y'all don't want to commit to like y'all know y'all like each other, but y'all just don't want to commit. Yeah. Maybe because y'all got some commitment issues or you just don't want to have a relationship. But honestly, I don't like when people hit you that line like, you can't talk to somebody, string them along and then be like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. So what was your point in like talking to me? For real? And not even as like a friend way. Like we both know it was like in a relationship-y way. What are some bad habits that you have?
Bad habits? Some bad habits that I have is I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to school. Like, I gotta get everything done and everything has to be perfect.
Oh my God, what is that? Yo. Oh my God, what is that?
Anyways. And I tend to burn out if that happens too. Like, when you try to overwork yourself and like it tends to drain mentally. That's probably a bad habit that I have.
Definitely procrastinated a lot last year, which something I need to not do. I'm working on it,
But that's all the questions that we have right now.
We might be vlogging tomorrow.
And yeah, we might be vlogging tomorrow for like a little shopping haul, but just stay tuned for that tomorrow. But yeah, again, that's all the questions that we have right now. So go make sure to
hit that subscribe button right now.
So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was my first video.
Cute.
Real cute.